Good morning. Hope you're having a great day. This is going to be a flip of the cards that I made for the last half of the year with Kylie Koo's Positivity deck. And if you don't know Kylie, I'll make sure that I put a link to her channel. She's had a year-long project of and she puts out once a week a themed ATC card, and everyone has a word and to inspire you, and they've been a lot of fun to do. This is the card for Envision. Now the writing may be pretty small there, so I'm hoping you can see that. I tried to make the writing a little bit not intrusive in the card. You know, I want the art to shine rather than the card, than the writing. So yeah, I like that. A little bit of gold on that. I had a lot of fun. And the next one is Create. And these are tissue papers and deli papers with stenciling on them, and a little dragonfly that was a print stamp, right? Stamp print. This is Brave. This is the word Brave. This is one of my all-time favorites in this whole deck. And I found this little wire and cloth creature that in the magazine called Uppercase. And I just loved it. It looks fragile and weather-worn, but it's still standing, which I think is the whole point of being brave, for me anyway. So I really like that one. This one was Play, and so I just did. And then I stopped when I thought it was kind of done. I just collage items and paint and, you know, tried to make the letters playful. This word is Freedom. So this is a stamp. This is a Dina Wakley stamp, I believe. And some stenciling behind her. A little bit of glitter on there. Yeah, I like that one. She feels like she's free. This one, the word is Learn. And I took particular care to do this one with a technique that I was just learning. And Mike Deacon figured out a way to use archival inks in a more fluid fashion so that you could get a more watercolory effect after I had asked him to if that was possible. And so I was very proud to be part of that learning process. So, Learn. And this one is Inspire. And a little bit of text paper on it is from the Hans Christian Andersen fairy tales book. And I think that stories are often a source of inspiration, and I think that's really important. We tell each other stories about who we are and who we want to be and who our best selves are, and I think that's how we learn. So this is the card. The word was Belief, and this is a chalice. A chalice is a symbol of my religious community, which is Unitarianism or Unitarian Universalism. And I put it on a background of flowing elements, download of pouring, acrylic pouring, and they to symbolize the fact that beliefs change. I mean, I think that's the nature of human beings. We change. Our understanding changes, deepens, and so it needs to be flexible. I think the rigidity of belief is a source of constriction and conflict. This word was wonder. And all I could think was wander, 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 through the landscape of my mind. So, yeah, just a little bit of collage and a tiny figure. Yeah, I was quite happy with how that turned out. It was very abstract, though. This word is passion, and it's actually difficult to read because I misspelled it. Oh boy. Yeah, but, it's okay. I love the colors in that. That's nice. This word is challenge, and it has like a gold wire running through it. It isn't wire, but it's gold signal uniball pen, and I tried to make it look like it was running through and around things to signify, finding a path in a challenge. Fire. This is actually a collage piece out of a magazine of an actual campfire. Faith. Faith is an interesting thing. I think it differs from belief in that it can be, we can choose faith. We choose to say, well, I will believe in this. I will have faith that things will work out. You'll have to excuse me, folks. Apparently the dog wants out of the room. Excuse me. Okay, guys, come on. Yeah, I have faith that when I start the video, somebody will interrupt me. That's what I have faith. This one is love, and I was very happy with this watercolor image that I took out of from a napkin, and music, because I don't know, love makes your heart sing. I don't know, something sentimental like that. Community. I like the idea that we may be very different, but we are all part of one community, and this is done with a little bit of glittery gel pen and a punch tiny punch that made maple leaves, and because I'm Canadian, that seemed a perfect symbol. So there we are, community. This is a gel print. And just a little bit of ink work to emphasize it on top. This is joy. Seasons. Well, I actually took this out of these images out of a book. Yeah, I actually struggled with this one. I wasn't overly happy with how it worked out, but they can't all be winners. I think so. That goes. This one is flora and fauna. So homemade stamp made from a basswood laser cut, and this is a little rat stamp that and I actually like rats, so that's why I put it. Pet rats, of course, not like sewer rats, but pet rats. And rainbow. This was really hard for me. I found this a challenge. Rainbows everywhere, and to make something that looked like, you know, it belonged to me was hard. I found that difficult. So it's funny what's difficult, eh? And here's one called Smiles. It's a very pretty little girl. This one is called Home. This is actually a photograph of my front door with my little dog in front of it. And it's been put through a filter, photographic filter. And it's, yeah, if you're careful, you can see that it says, if you look really closely, you can see that it says home is where the dog is. And this is family. And I wanted to do a very suggestive thing. People's notion of family is different, you know, and I think sometimes there are presences in families that we don't, they're kind of ghosts, you know, the people that used to be there, the people that have died or aren't in contact with us, and they're there somehow. They're just not as fleshed out somehow. Anyway, family, complicated and always in motion, I think, for me. This is a card for Earth, and it is, you could see, this was one image here, part of one image, and then I put the Earth on top of that, collage together. I was really happy with that. And now we're into Wild, the last four cards for the year, and this one is Muse. And I thought, how do you describe Muse? And then I thought, you know, some of the things that I like best, the cards I like best, the ones I have the most fun with are ones that are where I just picked up scraps off my desk and made something. And so I just did that. I just picked up scraps of napkin and collage papers and deli papers and book text and just made a card. This next one is Nature, and I kind of wanted one. Look at that, I got a piece of something on there. What's that? Ooh, okay. I wanted one that, you know, looked like the real wild, you know, not country, but the forest, and I think I achieved that. It's a transformation, this card is, and I thought about doing butterfly because that's kind of classic, you know, caterpillar into butterfly, but then I thought, oh, you know what, I think we'll do the seed. So everything the plant ever is stored in that seed. And I think that's a remarkable transformation. And then this next one is Spirit. My grandkids were here and they've got something on here. Oh dear. Oh well. Yeah, Spirit. So this is a jelly print and some gold and pink pen work over the top. Spirit is open, I feel, and it is a growing, moving thing. So that's the last card. I had a wonderful time doing these, and they are all going to sit in they're going to find a home in a box. Here's the whole deck, and I don't think I'll keep them in this box. They're not fitting as well as I would like, so I'll have to make them a home. But that's that was a whole year's worth. I looked forward to doing them, and I love Kylie's ideas. So I hope you will. I hope you will look her up and have some fun with her yourself. She promises to do more in the positivity theme this year. So, and if you're interested in doing the cards and this is the first you've heard of it, you know, those videos are all there, 52 of them, all sitting there waiting for you on Kylie's channel. And she has a playlist organized. So, I really... I recommend it as a source of meditation and thoughtfulness and just a lot of fun. Okay, we'll see you next time. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share if you're interested to do that. And we'll see you on the next video. Bye.